bitches. So, it's finally time for me to do my top 10 list of my favorite movies from 2018. So, let's begin. So, at number 10, we have... we gotta go with Mission Impossible Fallout, okay? I saw this movie like 3 or 4 times in the theaters. Like the Halo jump, Tom Cruise breaking his ankle. This song right here. This is literally one of my favorite songs from the entire year. This is like the best. Oh fuck. This, the Raid 2, and now Mission Impossible are like the best action films of like the past like 5, 10, 15 years or something like that. It's insane. Tom Cruise is insane. And he's probably a immortal. At number 9, we gotta go with Thoroughbreds, starring Olivia Cooke and Anya Taylor-Joy. This film is, I think it's the directorial debut of the director. And I think, well, first off, rest in peace to Anton Yelchin. Look, I loved this movie from the wonky, wacky, unsettling, maybe jazz-influenced score, soundtrack to this movie, and the directing, the editing is so slick, it's so cool, everything seems so seamless, the dialogue is so sharp, it's so witty. Our main leads, what's so great about the 2 main characters, Olivia and Anya, is that, like, obviously they're gorgeous, but like the film doesn't like concentrate on them being gorgeous, it just concentrates on their creepy and often darkly hilarious performances and fascinating characters. And so, I swear to God, the ending of this movie literally had me like this. I am shook. So at number 8, SpiderMan Into the SpiderVerse. Fucking hell, guys. Live action, animated, who gives a damn? This is the best Spider-Man movie I have ever seen. And it was the best animated film from last year. This is like, it's just like the ultimate kids movie. Oh, I just love it so much. Fuck me. So, at number 7, we gotta go with Luca Guadagnino's reinterpretation, Suspiria. A reinterpretation of the original 1977 Italian horror film starring Dakota Johnson. Oh shit, I almost lost it. Also got Tilda Swinton in here, and we have the amazingly sexy Mia Goth who's in here as well. This movie rearranged my brain. Like, straight up, this is like the closest I've ever seen a horror film to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining ever. Everything about this movie is so meticulous, it's so detailed. This movie is like a world unto itself. It's so long, it's like a universe unto itself. It is so abstract, it is so surreal, it is so fucking insanely crazy. Like, I think there was a sequence where like these witches were like fucking with this dude's penis while they were holding like a hook. This fucking movie's crazy, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna understand this movie even if I've seen it 12 times. Like, this movie is literally like just diving off the deep end. But fuck me, I loved it though. So, at number 6, we have to go with is the second film from Barry Jenkins, Moonlight. Loved Moonlight, and this movie is so good. This movie is equivalent to like watching, like, Making a Murderer, and like a film that has like the emotional weight and the beautiful cinematography and photography of his first film, Moonlight. Like, this movie is just, oh, I just, the acting is perfect. Soundtrack might be like top 5 best albums I heard from last year. There's a song called like Agape from the soundtrack that's literally one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. This movie is so effortlessly emotive, or it just makes me so emotive so effortlessly. Like I just can't, this, oh my god, I got chills down my body at multiple points. Arguments are like gunfire. Certain moments as simple as like a character giving birth is equivalent to like a bomb going off. The directing is so powerfully done in this movie. It's spellbinding, and it will leave you fucking speechless with just how beautiful, heartbreakingly sad, and bittersweet it is. Fuck me, what a masterpiece. At number 5, gotta go with Yorgos Lanthimos' The Favorite, starring Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone. Oh, listen, this movie, as unbelievable as this sounds, The Favorite almost became my second favorite film of the year. That's how much I love this movie. It's my favorite comedy of the year, hands down. It's almost as if Yorgos took his best camera from today's time, and he took all his best effects to induce film grain, and it's like he just went back in time to the 18th century and just started trolling the landscape, filming this movie. Like, oh my god, like it's literally about these two women that when we meet them, they're unpleasant as fuck. But as the movie goes on, not only do we continuously lose grasp on who's villain, who's not villain, who's bad, and who's evil, perhaps, you know? But, like, it's just like two unpleasant women going back at each other, and they just become more and more wicked and more devilish. And god damn it, I just, oh, I love this movie. It's so good. Well, first off, I'm a big sucker for a great biopic. But that's another thing. This is like so many genres at once. Like it's like a dark comedy. You can interpret it as like a straightforward drama, because there's some extremely emotional moments. Like the reasoning behind the rabbits. Jesus, I had tears start welling up. And it's kind of loosely based on a true story, and there's surrealism to it. Like the ending. When the ending happened, I was just like, what does that mean? Let's go online and Google the conspiracy theories about who's getting exciting. Number 4. With number 4, we have to go with Ari Aster's Hereditary. Fam, listen to me. Hereditary is so good. This is his first film. This is not his 12th movie. This is not his 30th movie. This is his first feature-length movie. In what way is this movie not impressive? The cinematography, the camera work is almost creepily well done. The acting is just stunning from everyone. This is like Toni Collette's best performance of her entire life. Okay, it's the scariest movie I've ever seen. Okay, this is the first horror film where I was just like when it ended, I was just like, it's time to go back to church. So at number 3, we got to go with Alex Garland's Annihilation. Unbelievable soundtrack. The hypnotic use of sound design. There's something so dreamlike to this movie. Like, this movie is like an active cinematic nightmare that's always a little bit different every time you watch. The movie itself is like the shimmer. Like, you could probably watch this movie 100 times and come away with 100 totally different interpretations. But, like, I just marvel at this movie. And at number 2, we have to go with Avengers Infinity War, baby. Hey, I saw the movie 8 to 9 times in theaters. This is the best live action superhero film I've ever seen. My favorite film from 2018 is Mandy from Panos Cosmatos. I believe I am infatuated with every single second and moment of Mandy. Okay? A Panos Cosmatos picture. Okay? It's got my favorite cinematography of 2018. It's literally like a it's like a death metal album artwork come to life. It's like watching some psychotic anime come to life, you know? It reminds me of looking at old Grindhouse movies, or like being little and wanting to watch these, you know, fucked up crazy VHS horror films, but I wasn't allowed to, so I had to sneak and watch them. And, like, you know, it was VHS, so the quality was fucking poor, and the use of film grain is just so gorgeous. It's like I'm watching a cinematic badass painting move for 2 hours. Like Nicolas Cage's cartoonish, dramatic, and sometimes hilarious performance is like legendary and meme-worthy at the same time, and also somehow his performance is also so good that like it's satirical, but it's also like an actual, legitimately great emotional performance. This movie hit me in the feels. There was action. There was violent action. It's so fucking weird. It's so. It makes me feel so nostalgic because it's very reminiscent of like the 80s and like VHS movies. This is like cinematic nirvana for me. It's just like a fun house of fucking madness. I just don't understand how someone could not love this movie. I laughed so hard at this movie. It's so beautiful to look at. The color palettes, I mean, in one scene alone, we could be seeing pinks and blues and oranges and reds, and it's just so distinctive. It's so unique. It has such an atmosphere, you know? It just feels like some great lost comedic horror fantasy from like Clive Barker or some shit. Like, so yeah, there you have it. Yeah, those are my top 10 favorite movies from 2018. But you know, what were yours? You know, if you want to see my honorable mentions for 2018, I actually made a whole separate video for that because there was a lot of great films from last year. And again, this is my list. Okay, this is my personal list. So people who are like, why wasn't that there? Clearly you haven't seen. Well, okay, this is my top 10 list of favorite movies that I saw in and from 2018. Okay, what are yours? Let me know down below, motherfucker.